What up, YouTube? It's Mizrae's Company. Now, we have covered all the patch notes so far before we get the actual patch here in just a few days. We've talked about the Eternal Gear. We've talked about what we think, based off all the information we have, what the new class is going to be, and maybe even when we're going to get it. But now I want to talk about a pretty serious matter. All of those things are very exciting and very awesome, and it builds up a lot of hype. But we got to address the elephant in the room, which is this Eternal Gear going to be pay to win? I'm going to answer that question and a lot more in this video right now. So, first things first, this is, the image that we got from the dev update video of what the Eternal Gear looks like. Essentially, just as a cosmetic, right? Like, we don't know if this actually is what it looks like for all intents and purposes. It very well would, it's going to likely just be this, right? Like, these little design or whatever. But one thing that I, at least, have not talked about yet, because I wasn't sure we were allowed to share it. But I've seen 2 other videos of other content creators sharing it, so I guess we could share it. And that's the way of how you obtain Eternal Gear. Now, we know how to obtain it. It's going to be through either the Hellslayer bounties, which is a very small chance, or a higher chance is going to be the Oblivion Pillars. And in order to get that, you need the Terror Essence. Well, this is where the pay-to-win comes in. Again, this was not specifically called out in this. Wait, yes, it is. It's right there. It is in there. So, if you find yourself falling short or having too many essence can be bought and sold at the grand market for platinum. So, this means that whales will be able to have a higher chance of getting more because they will have ideally more platinum in order to buy them. Now, it's all going to depend on the market. We don't know how much they're going to sell for. Truthfully, I hope it's a lot. We're saying this is the best gear, and you need 200 of them in order to summon one of these Oblivion Pillars and have a chance at getting the Eternal Gear. Now, we know the Eternal Gear is going to be the best, absolute best in slot. They have said that several times. But the fact that this is sellable makes it very interesting. So I look at this, I think this is good and bad. I think from the good aspect, looking at the glass half full, is that this means that free-to-play or low spenders will have the opportunity, especially when the patch drops, to sell these instead of hoarding them, and then potentially get a ton of platinum in order to raise their resonance or get better legendary gems, which is good. In fact, it's the most permanent thing you can do in Diablo Immortal, which, again, as a free-to-play player or low spender, that's huge, that you can actually get more platinum really, really quickly because of this new essence. And again, that's a good thing, because again, this Eternal Gear will eventually, we're assuming, it's not permanent, right? We're gonna have to refarm this at some point, whether it be a new Inferno difficulty or an upgrade to it or whatever they end up doing with it, whatever the next level is for the Eternal Gear, there'll be some amount of replacement to it. However, you never ever replace your legendary gems in terms of losing them or having to refarm them. You can upgrade them and you can change them for one that you would prefer based off the effects, but you never lose it. That is power that you maintain forever in the game. So arguably a more important thing to do, for the low and medium spenders, it would be to sell these for platinum, use that platinum to get higher resonance, get higher combat rating, get the higher, stronger 5-star legendary gems, especially in the beginning. And then once they are stronger, and maybe to the point where they can do Oblivion Pillars, because keep in mind, this is solo content. You have to do this by yourself, which means it's going to be hard. So if you have low resonance or are a free-to-play low spender, you might not even be able to complete these on your own. So take advantage of selling these, get the platinum, buy more 5-star legendary gems, increase your combat rating, increase your resonance, increase your overall stats, get stronger with that boost in platinum from a new thing hitting the market, hopefully, and then be able to improve your account to then later be on to take on the Oblivion Pillars yourself. So that's the good news. Now, if I were to look at the opposite way, glass half empty, well, it's pretty obvious. Whales or individuals that have enough platinum to just buy an endless amount of these essences off the market or via farming or off the market. These could be as popular as sapphire rubies and be sold off the market as soon as they hit. And in fact, I anticipate that for most servers, especially in like the first couple weeks even, which again is going to be bought by people who can afford it because it's likely going to be selling for whatever the max plat is going to be. Hopefully it's nothing low like 8K plat, but whales will have seemingly endless amounts of opportunity to get the Eternal Gear. They will be able to basically farm it day one. assuming there is enough quantity available of these monsters or the new terror essences on the market to be able to just buy them all, which means they are going to be immensely stronger in PvP and PvE, and all the leaderboards, like the whole game, they will have best in slot gear on day one because they have endless amounts of chances of getting it, because they just have endless amounts of platinum or wealth or whatever you want to call it. So short answer, TLDR, yeah, this is very pay to win. As soon as you start talking about something being sold on the essence, or this essence being sold on the market for platinum, and it being the main source of getting Oblivion Pillars, which is the main source of getting Eternal Gear, yep, this is gonna be very, 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 very pay to win. So yeah, whales, start saving plat, and everyone else, I recommend selling it in the beginning until you're where you want to be, and then try taking on the Oblivion Pillage yourself. That's my threshold, and that's what I'm going to recommend. Obviously, try the Oblivion Pillar yourself. We're going to go ahead and assume that you lose, if not all, but most of the Terror Essences when you try to summon an Oblivion Pillar. I'm going to go ahead and assume you lose all of them, which does require 200, which is kind of crazy. I think it talks about it down here. Or did we see that in the video? We saw it in the video that's 200. I don't remember how much it costs to do this, though. Let's see if it says it. Diablo's glowing influence. Section 9, their home, but slowly take. Okay, that says nothing about it. Can combine their four normal active bounties into a Hellslayer bounty at the bounty board for the cost of 1 Terror Essence. One of them. So, again, 200 for the Oblivion Pillar, 1 for the Hellslayer bounties. Interesting. So very different there. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. This is a lot. It's game changing. I'm not trying to be dramatic or clickbait or whatever. It truly is game changing. It is going to cause the markets to either crash or to be highly, highly competitive again. And like I said, I see this as both a good or a bad thing, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. I cannot wait to see what this does to the game. I cannot wait to hopefully grind for Eternal Gear myself. May the odds be in your favor. Let me know how pay to win you think it is or isn't, and if this is good or bad for the game in the comment section below. And I will respond to as many comments as I can. Until next time, guys, I hope to see you in a video soon.